off is scary. I've been laid off twice in my life, once from a private sector job and once from a public sector job. The first one was when I was a store manager at a little store in the mall, and the owner loved me to death. She actually recruited me from another store because I gave her excellent customer service, and she said, I want you to come work for me. And so I did. A year later, she ends up closing that store and I got laid off. I did get a little severance, which was nice, but it was scary. And I had to go on unemployment, and my in-laws at the time, they worked for a state agency. They were really high up. They were like directors of their organizations. So they kind of pulled their connections and got me this job working for the state. And I hated this job. I was the secretary for a non-existent resource center that hadn't launched yet. And I had nothing to do. I hated it. And they ended up hiring a director for this resource center. And I was in the bathroom one day praying, God, get me out of this job. And I go back to my office and she hands me a pink slip. So it was scary, even though I prayed for it, because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where to go from here, where your next paycheck is going to come from. There's always a transition time where, you start your new job. Maybe there's a couple of days or weeks where, you're between jobs and you find this new job and then you don't get paid for a month. So that's kind of scary. So I understand all these people getting laid off, but it happens. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna bounce back. There's plenty of private sector jobs out there, and a lot of these people that are getting laid off, they're gonna get rehired because they're going in and massively making cuts to these federal agencies, and then they're gonna rehire some essential employees back. So my advice to anyone that's getting laid off, even if you're just in the private sector and you're not part of these DOGE cuts, hang in there. You're gonna make it. Do what you gotta do. I waited tables until I landed a more solid job. So, you gotta just make it work. And welcome to real life. If you've never been laid off before, it happens. Like I said, I've been laid off twice. It is scary, but you're gonna make it. Have a nice day.